Hey guys, Pauly Howard. I'm with Fox Sports Radio for the card Friday the 13th. Ooh, be careful out there. Before I tell you what I'm betting, time to rant and run. Yesterday in the association, we had a day game in London. They were betting the Pacers, bet them up to 4.5. They were also betting the over. Well, 1 out of 2. 140 points for the Nuggets. They throttled the Pacers in London. They scored at least 30 in every quarter. Did an excellent job to run out the Pacers in that one. 140 to 112 in that one. Markets went up from 223 to 226 in that one. Tough beat and a bad bet if you had the Nets. The big move on the Nets, 7.5-point move on Brooklyn. After the news came out, no Anthony Davis, but you see it time and time and time again. One team lets up while the other team said we're going to bust our ass and play even harder because we have a key guy out. And they run away in the fourth quarter, a 13-1 run to close out the game. Pelicans get the win in Brooklyn. A lot of NFL news. McVay gets the job with the Los Angeles Rams, 30 years old. Remember, Kiffin was 31 when he got the Raider job. This guy was in the United Football League in 2009. Did a good job as offensive coordinator with the Redskins. He gets the Rams job. He has to work with Goff and try to figure him out or fix him. And Wade Phillips takes over as defensive coordinator. Also, one day after the move from San Diego to Los Angeles, the Chargers, how strange is that to say that? Two teams in LA now. The Chargers get Anthony Lynn to be their head coach. So there's only one team left, and it's the 49ers with York, who would screw up a cup of coffee. Right, Joe Pesci? It's got to be Kyle Shanahan, I would think, or McDaniels, but why would you want that job? You're better off just to go back to Atlanta or New England and say there's got to be some. I can't believe Shanahan didn't get a job. I can't believe Vance Joseph's in Denver. I can't believe you hired a 30-year-old in L.A. when they were supposed to make a splashy hire, and the Chargers went with Anthony Lynn, and Shanahan's sitting there coaching on Saturday, and he had an interview in Jacksonville, he had an interview in Denver. Doug Marrone in Jacksonville. Last time we saw him coach, they blew a 17-point lead, week 17 in Indy. You figure it out. Time to tell you what I'm betting. 3 big feature pro picks over my shoulder and up at pregame. Shaker, a big total in the NFL on Saturday. He's on a huge run with the totals in football, especially the NFL. That's a pick you got to have. Fezzik's involved with Seattle and Atlanta. He'll have props on that game as well. 1:30 Pacific on Saturday. What a great way to kick off the divisional round. And Dave Essler's NFL Game of the Year in the playoffs goes Saturday as well. We got a total that's up Saturday night. We have hit 7 of 8 on pregame. Handicapping the Cappers. Pauly's pick from the pros and a 12-4 football run. And grab it over my shoulder with that Saturday play in the NFL. As always, betting half a unit on the free play. Let's take the Celtics plus 2.5 as we tape this in Atlanta Friday night. I like how the Celtics are playing. They blew a big lead in Toronto. It's a tough matchup for them. And I know Atlanta's turned it around as well. But I think the Celtics are a better team, and they'll get the W on the road. Let's go with the Celtics in that one. Football Friday coming up on the radio show with Fezzik and Malinsky. If you can't listen live, no worries. Just listen. The podcast is up usually an hour after the show airs at 10 a.m. Pacific. I've ranted, now I'm going to run. Good luck out there. We'll talk to you Saturday on pregame.com.